So there is the familiar IBA boxing figure of Omurbek BEKZHIGIT UULU. His opponent is Michail TSAMALIDIS, 21-year-old from Greece.
Round one.
So we're underway, and it's a bright start by the man in blue in this battle of boxers between Kyrgyzstan and Greece. The man wearing blue, who's on the front foot, is Michail TSAMALIDIS, 21 years of age, and he is setting about his man immediately. My goodness. And a man who's being put under pressure in the early stages, just spinning off the line effectively, keeping his composure, is Omurbek BEKZHIGIT UULU, part of a 6-strong Mongolian boxing team. Come to the ring with plenty of experience under his belt. It's his 4th consecutive appearance at an IBA World Championships, and ever present since the edition in Yekaterinburg. He was then in Serbia and Tashkent 2 years ago, multiple national titles under his belt. And that is also the case for Michail TSAMALIDIS. It's actually a rematch from the World Championships 2 years ago, because in the second preliminary round, Michail TSAMALIDIS was eliminated by Omurbek BEKZHIGIT UULU, so they know all about one another. Oh, and this perhaps round 4 is a cracking left hook sunk beneath the right elbow of TSAMALIDIS by BEKZHIGIT UULU. On the halfway stage of this high-tempo opening round, TSAMALIDIS getting through with clipping right hands at mid-range. Back and forth action continuing at a brisk pace here. Beautiful left jab, snaps the head back of BEKZHIGIT UULU, and he's keen to cover up and just regain his composure. Then he long bridges his man to maintain a gap between them. Works the body effectively, coming back with a left-right, left-hook combination. And he tries that same salvo once again. My goodness, this one is really competitive. Good work to the body from BEKZHIGIT UULU. Shots may have been on the belt line, but no complaints from TSAMALIDIS, who's taken a crunching right uppercut on the inside. And then he guilty of long bridging his man, putting the heel of his glove into the face of BEKZHIGIT UULU. So a little bit of distress seemingly encountered by BEKZHIGIT UULU, was keen to cover up and hide behind high-held gloves, but he was out of punching range. TSAMALIDIS not giving him any room to breathe in the closing stages of what was a terrific opening round. Remember, these guys are 80-kilogram light heavyweight boxers, and they went at it like minimum weight. Incredible punch output. It was TSAMALIDIS who set about his man right from the opening bell. BEKZHIGIT UULU began to establish his timing and distance, but I'm not sure that he's done enough when you consider the strong conclusion to the round by TSAMALIDIS to take this opening round. He was certainly in the round, but I think TSAMALIDIS did the better work. Remember, we've got 5 scoring judges, the 10-point must system being used, and 4 of them have preferred the work of Michail TSAMALIDIS after a cracking opening 3 minutes of boxing.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So we move into the second round. The first round was taken on a 4-1 split by Michail TSAMALIDIS, 2022 European Youth Championship gold medalist at 80 kilograms in the edition in Sofia in Bulgaria. the under-23 championships last year in the same city. He participated in that continental event. Check left hook was an effective shot from BEKZHIGIT UULU, but he's been driven backwards once again by the incessant front foot pressure of TSAMALIDIS. There he scores down to the body, but look at the uppercut being turned underneath by TSAMALIDIS, and it's resulting in a fantastic trade-off. But TSAMALIDIS, for my money, getting the better of it with some eye-catching shots over the top and underneath, as the two men continuing to let their hands go furiously in the middle of the boxing ring. My goodness. They say that familiarity can breed contempt as a shot lands on the hip from BEKZHIGIT UULU, and that just backs up TSAMALIDIS. Was he hurt to the body downstairs? Another right hand sinks in. Repeated body shots being blasted to the belt line of TSAMALIDIS, and they appear to be slowing the man down. What an adaptation by BEKZHIGIT UULU. And Michail TSAMALIDIS, his punch output has dropped like a stone. Right hand comes crashing through the middle from BEKZHIGIT UULU. And he takes a breather to back off, grinding his way forwards. Here's TSAMALIDIS once again, just beyond the halfway stage of an utterly absorbing second round. Good right uppercut to the body once more from BEKZHIGIT UULU, countered by a left hand from TSAMALIDIS. And TSAMALIDIS appears to have weathered his bad patch and is back onto the front foot once again, looking to back up the man from Mongolia. There's another shot which threatened to stray below the belt line from BEKZHIGIT UULU, and the two men letting their hands go at a furious clip. Uppercuts and hooks being ripped into both body and head. And still a minute remaining in this second round. Oh, they know all about one another from the previous edition of the World Championships. And I don't think there's anything between them so far in this second round. BEKZHIGIT UULU really appeared to put his man in a bad portion of the frame, and now he's looking to back him up to the ropes once again. He's changed his tactics, and credit to him for doing that. And it's resulted in a back alley brawl here in the middle of the boxing ring in Dubai. It's terrific two-way action that has been of the non-stop variety. Shouldering his man forwards is BEKZHIGIT UULU. 10-second clapper, barely audible. As willing his way forwards once again is TSAMALIDIS. What a round, my goodness. And the briefest respectful touch of gloves from TSAMALIDIS. He didn't have anywhere to walk, being near his own corner, and he's perhaps thankful for that, because both men testing the conditioning of one another during what was an absolutely torrid second round. Fantastic response by BEKZHIGIT UULU, having conceded the first on a 4-1 split. Now, for what it's worth, I happen to think that bad patch that TSAMALIDIS seemed to go through when he was apparently hurt to the body, I think that portion has been enough for BEKZHIGIT UULU to take this second round. But what say the judges? And that's exactly what has happened. He's taken it on a 4-1 split. And so that means the distribution of scores sees it all square. 19 points apiece for all 5 scoring judges. It has come down to a 3-minute shootout in this rematch on the World Championship stage here in the round of 32.
Round 3.
Into the third and final round we go, in a contest where the momentum shifted around. Oh, that's a good right hand over the top once again from BEKZHIGIT UULU, but the momentum appeared to shift approaching the halfway stage of round number 2, because Omurbek BEKZHIGIT UULU, the man from Mongolia, had real success to the body. He appeared to hurt TSAMALIDIS, and during that period of apparent distress, which he did well to disguise, BEKZHIGIT UULU was able to get on top, and he took the second round on a 4-1 split after conceding the first by the same margin. So the final 3 minutes will determine the outcome of this contest between these two familiar rivals. Jolting left jab scored by TSAMALIDIS. Oh, there's a roundhouse left, which just clips the chin of TSAMALIDIS. He telegraphs a left hook, was inaccurate with it. Minute gone in this final round. Both men have given an awful lot through the first 7 minutes of action. Samalidis continuing to will his way forwards. His legs, just from my ringside commentary position here, appear a little less steady than those of BEKZHIGIT UULU. Can BEKZHIGIT UULU dig down to the body to test his resolve and conditioning once again? As Samalidis, look at the circular motion. That jab took back to the on-guard position. It went out straight, it came back by the kneecap. And that often the sign of a fatiguing fighter. Punches losing snap, and you'd expect nothing less when you consider how much both of these men have given in pursuit of victory here on the World Championship stage. Minute remaining in the final round, and a burst of sustained quality here from either boxer could well be decisive, as BEKZHIGIT UULU scoring to the body effectively. Samalidis looking to respond on the inside with his own bent-arm work at close quarters. Hammer and tongs punching from both boxers. Crisp right hand from BEKZHIGIT UULU, just stepping out of the breach, taking in a big lungful of oxygen before biting down and re-entering the fray is Samalidis. Each man keen to show the judges that they are not going to be the one who stops working, that their desire is greater than that of their opponent. It's an absolutely fantastic affair that has taken on an attritional quality, as both men fighting through the fatigue. Quality right hand landed by BEKZHIGIT UULU, and again able to bob and weave, but then put on the end of a flicking right hand from Samalidis. Slapping left hook is the final shot of the contest. My goodness, what a fantastic affair, and the body language of both boxers and their teams suggests that each think that they have done enough. It's an incredibly hard-fought contest between two familiar rivals where there was absolutely nothing between them. Samalidis took the first round on a 4-1 split. BEKZHIGIT UULU responded in the second round to take it on a 4-1 split, and in the final round they met one another in the middle of the boxing ring and worked away for the entire 3 minutes. This one could well be split. Which way is it going to go? BEKZHIGIT UULU just produced perhaps the better quality overall in the third, but it's incredibly close.
And the winner on this bout, on points by unanimous decision, is the boxer in the red corner.
And it's Omurbek BEKZHIGIT UULU, who has earned a repeat victory on the World Championship stage over the man he eliminated back in the edition in 2023. You have to feel for Michail Samalidis. He came out storming. He's bitterly disappointed, so too are his coaching team, leaving the ring amid vocal expressions of their displeasure. But the boxers themselves gave absolutely everything in pursuit of victory. All 5 of the judges scoring the final round in favor of BEKZHIGIT UULU. Michail Samalidis will feel that he deserved the share of it to take it to bout review, but it's a unanimous point decision victory, 5 scores of 29-28. And with it being unanimous, that perhaps doesn't reflect how close and hard fought it was, because Samalidis, make no mistake, was in that contest every second of the way. Bitter disappointment for he and his team, but it's Omurbek BEKZHIGIT UULU who goes through to the round of 16. There he'll face off against the former European champion, Artem Agajev, in the next round.
Bout number 79 in Ring B, in the weight category 80 kilograms. Referee